What's going on, everybody? Brad Douglas here. I'm a baby Christian, if you will. I've been a Christian for about a year now, and it's been awesome. I've been enjoying it tremendously, and that's kind of what this video, or yeah, I guess this video, this channel, all this whole thing I'm trying to do here is about. It's just a place for everyone to come and talk about what we got going on. You know, Christ followers, ups, downs, blessings, trials, all those things, and kind of help each other get through it or build each other up. Pray for each other when we need it. Just a place to have conversations, talk, get stuff off your chest if you need to, answer questions possibly, learn from each other. I think of nothing better than a group of folks who all come together with different experiences to learn from one another. I think you can learn a lot from a pair of fresh eyes, and you can learn a lot from somebody who's very experienced in something. There's always a different take, and that's awesome. I think that's pretty cool, and that's what I want this to be. I want this to be the place where you can all come and talk about Christ and God and our walks with Him. I think this is awesome. I'm excited to see what this is going to turn out to be. I believe God called me to do this. I've been tugging at this for a long time. I put it off for a long time, but that's one of my weaknesses. I am a procrastinator. I'm a terrible procrastinator. Self-discipline, now that is not a strong suit of mine either. I have an amazing fear of failure, so that's another issue I'm working with. That this has taken me so long to get this going. Because, yeah, I'm an amazing starter. I can start like a champ. I can start crazy. It's that finishing that's the problem. Because, boy, if I finish and it don't work, that's it. No, it never even came to my head that I can go back and fix it. Nah. It didn't work, so it's over. I tried. Yeah. I'm one of those people. And I'm getting better at it, though. I'm working on it. Anger. I was angry. I was an angry dude. A lot of anger built up. That I can pretty well say that's for the most part is gone, and I'm pretty excited about that, because yeah, I was very angry for a long time, and I wasn't angry at nobody but myself, because I did not like who I was. And yeah, now I'm digging who I am now. I like what I see when I look in the mirror. I like it a lot. But that's kind of what this is. It's I'm going to put it out there, and let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Maybe you have the same issues. What did you do to get by it? Maybe you're having issues right now, and I've gone through it. What did I do to get through it? You know, if I can help you get past those hurdles, that's awesome. And if you can help me get past those hurdles, that's awesome too. If we can come together and be like, hey, we got past those hurdles, and this is what we did, and we're both good, and we can celebrate that as well. This is just a place to come and hang out and chill out for a little while, be cool, and so yeah, that's what I want this to do. I don't know if it's going to work out that way or not, but we're going to find out. So I guess we'll start off with me. I don't have a miraculous story. I didn't have any visions or near death experiences or anything. I was coaxed into this, if you will. And I'm 44 years old, and 43 of those years I spent of this world just out there having a good time. We was just out there having a good time. Those good times were not good. They were not good. All that drinking and drugs and sexual immorality and fighting and just acting stupid and being the worst parts of humanity, if you will. And that's how I saw myself. Even when I was doing it, that's how I saw myself. I was worthless. I was out here being and making people's lives more miserable. But that's a little tough, I know. But that's how I saw myself, and that's what I thought. And yeah, so I did not like what I saw. And I remember waking up quite a few mornings, because I'd blacked out the night before. So of course it was that morning. What did I do last night? What did I do last night? I didn't make a fool out of myself, did I? So, and yeah, if you have to make that statement in the morning, you did. You made a fool out of yourself, which I did many a nights. Pretty much every time I hurt somebody or screwed somebody over or did something terrible to somebody, it was alcohol and drugs involved. So, but it wasn't me. You know, somebody else did something which made me do that. I was a victim. I was a victim. I was the victim. It was never my fault. I was the victim. So, and that's I held on to that for a long time. Long time. It's a crazy world. It's a wild place we live in. It keeps you on your toes. But you know what? It's a beautiful world too. If you look at it, if you really stop, everybody's in such a fast. I was going to work the other day and I noticed it. Every morning, my wife sends me a picture of the sky when she gets a good one. Now, granted, if it's raining or something, she won't. But the sunrise or the orange and purple, pink clouds as the sun's rising. She'll send me a picture of that every morning, and then I'll usually take that picture and I'll put a scripture to it, and I'll send it back to her, and she'll post it on Facebook. And I was driving to work one morning, and she had sent me the picture early because she left a little early. And I was like, man, that's gorgeous. And I'm watching all these people drive 80, 85 miles an hour, just I'm driving 70 now, so I'm not going. It's not like I'm going slow. Well, for most people, I guess it's slow, but speed limit's 60, so I'm going 10 over. And they're just flying by and they're zipping in and out, and it hits me. These people don't even see the beauty that's in front of them, but I got to understand that most people take everything for granted, because I got to remember those days when I took everything for granted, and it's sad. It hurt my heart because they're just out here zipping by, trying to get to a job they can't stand. And that's the other thing. Why are you driving 80 miles an hour to get to a job you can't stand? And I wait till the very last minute to leave. And that's just wild to me, and it's sad. It is. It hurts my heart when I see things like that, because it's a beautiful creation. He made a wonderful creation for us. And not only that, but he gave us the privilege to be the stewards of that creation. Boy, that's heavy. I mean, that is heavy. He made this big, beautiful thing, and he said, you know what? I want y'all to take care of it. That's not a chore. That's a privilege. That's amazing. That's a wonderful thing. That is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And we take that for granted every day. Sometimes I still take it for granted. I got to remind myself. So I'm not talking about just everyone. I'm talking about me too. When I say certain things, I mean me too, because I'm still in there. I still have issues. I remember when we first got married. We got married back in 2005, and not too long after that, a buddy of mine wanted to go out, so we went out. Of course, we went out to the naughty bars, having a good time, baby. And it was every couple weeks, and then it got to be every other week, and then it got to be every week. And there it was, and my wife's finally like, no, this is too much now. And I realized that I was married, but I was still trying to be out there living that single life, trying to do that thing. And that's not the way this works. It's not going to work that way. But I was trying. I was trying my dangest to do it. So we put the kibosh on that pretty fast. But this Christian walk's not too much different. I'm not married trying to be single. It is kind of a marriage, because that's what he calls it, the bridegroom. So, but I'm still, the two masters is getting to me, because the world still has a little bit of a hold on me. It's got me by my pinky toe. That's why I like to say, the world still got me by my pinky toe. They ain't letting go. And as long as that world still has a little touch on you, you in danger. You in danger. At least I am. It's real easy for me to slide back into them way. I mean, I don't go back, and I ain't going out, drinking drugs and all that. I might have a beer here and there, and I still might, take a edible or hit a vape pen, or might get a little eighth here and there for, a birthday or something. It's legal in my state. Not that matters, but it is what it is. Again, I'm not perfect. I don't go and get, drooling on myself, blackout drunk or stoned anymore. I'm not doing that. but yeah, it's not nearly as bad. But yeah, it's still got my pinky, and especially at work, man. My job, my job. We deal with board games and sports cards and a lot of D&D type stuff and Pokemons and just a whole lot of idolatry and a lot of demonic stuff too. There's a lot of this Dungeons and Dragons, there's legit demons and Baphomets and, there's a game called Let's Summon a Demon that I pick on occasion. I mean, I do pick a game called The Axe, which is about the apostles, but that's like the only Christian type game we have in the building that I know of. And I've been working there for a couple of years, 2 years now, a little over 2 years now. So I've picked most of what we have. Yeah, it's I call it a den of sin, but because we can listen to the radio also, our Bluetooth speakers. And my building's pretty laxed. I mean, you can get away with a lot of stuff. And they will listen to uncut rap music, which is what I grew up with. I grew up with Ghetto Boys, UGK, 8-Ball MJG, NWA, Tupac, Biggie, all that, Nas. I grew up with all that. So I know what it is. But when I hear it now, it hits me different. Because my morals are different. Because my life plan is different. Because the way I see things are different. The Lord has given me a set of eyes and a set of ears that are totally different than what I had before. So those things that affected me one way back then affect me a totally different way now. And sometimes it does. Sometimes it hurts my spirit. It really does to hear some of these things, especially some of this new stuff, man. Or you hear one of these little girls come down the thing, and it's just an absolute terrible, just sexual song. And it hurts sometimes. And I put my earbuds in and listen to my Brian Trejo and my Pastor Z and my KMF family and my Bizzle and all that. And but sometimes that world is so overpowering that I can't get back into that Christian mindset. It's rough sometimes in that building. And there's times when I get through it and I pray and it works, and there's other times when I fall and I get back into those worldly conversations where I'm gossiping and making fun of folks and telling dirty jokes, and afterwards I'm disappointed in myself, and so I'm struggling with that. That's just something that is going to be. I've tried to get away. I've applied to jobs that I should have gotten. I mean, I've been driving forklifts since I was 18 years old. I should have no problem finding a forklift job, and every one I apply for, they say no. So God's got me there for a reason, and He's not letting me go. So there's something He wants me to do that I haven't quite figured out yet. But I'm still not 100% sure when He's talking to me, and what to do when I hear it. So these are all things that I'm learning still. Like I said, I'm new to this still, and it's wild. It's a cool ride though. I'm digging it. I'm riding this wave, man. I'm loving it, and hopefully we can all get on it together and be cool together. That's my plan. And there again, if you're not a Christian, man, stop in, chit chat, talk. We can discuss things. We don't have to go in here and be a heated argument or get into a debate about it. We can have a simple, how do you see things? This is how I see. Well, why is that? Why is this? Here's why I see it. It can be civil, and that's the only thing. Let's be civil. We all on this. No, we all on this together. We all here together. We all came from the same place. We're all the same. You might look and see this race, that race. I see human race, man. That's the way this works. I love everybody. I used to hate everybody. Now it's flipped, and I love everybody. And it's I love it. I think it's a cool feeling. So, anyways, I'm rambling now. So that's what this is kind of going to be. Maybe one day a week I might pick a topic, and I'll probably go off on a rant, and then I'll probably get off that topic and go off crazy and forget what I was talking about. So, but that's the way this is going to work, I think, and I'm digging it. I'm excited to see where it goes. So, hopefully we will see some people soon. If you need some prayers, leave it in the comments. If it's something that you don't want to leave in the comments, you can always direct message me, and yeah, we'll get you on that prayer list, man, and or woman, whatever you need. We're here for each other, so this is gonna be awesome. I'm excited about what's going on, and I'm pretty happy about it. So to the few family members and those one or two friends that are gonna see this, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, God bless y'all. Goodbye.